Hello, my name is Anna, and today I would like to show you a once-off as well as a permanent solution to the ongoing load shedding problem that the people of South Africa, are experiencing almost on a daily basis. You will agree with me that there are many effects that result from load shedding, such as loss of money due to the fact that businesses have to cease operations, loss of food in fridges, and the mere fact that life in itself just stops when load shedding strikes. But if we sit back and wait for the governments to fix this issue, we may as well wait forever, as the problems seem to get worse than it was some years ago by. Usually, the solution to this has been to purchase a noisy generator, which besides from just being loud, really loud, the power supply isn't stable and has been known to damage appliances, which in some cases are costly ones. A more recent solution has been to get an inverter-based backup solution, but since the invention of these load-shedding backup systems, it had been hard to get one for homes or offices that are within larger buildings, such as apartments, flats, or offices, as well as shops inside malls, because you had to get several numbers of items, then wire that together with lots of cabling, and came the downside of the deep cycle batteries producing fumes while charging. Batteries would go out of sync, and in a few months, one or more would damage, then you have to replace that as well. Another option is to get a UPS system, but these are usually small and can only power a TV or PC for about 30 minutes. We at Skynat Energy sought to solve that problem by putting together for the first time in South Africa a very easy to install, very efficient, as well as very durable backup solution. So easy to install that literally anyone with an electrical knowledge, or preferably any local electrician, can install. Introducing the Skynat Powerwall and Powerwall Plus backup systems for load shedding, which have been designed and put together by our highly experienced engineers in South Africa for the South African as well as African people. We have selected the best quality components, such as the battery, which we only use lithium-ion in order to deliver to you around 5,000 cycles, which in essence will last you for 5,000 days or 5,000 stage 4 load sheddings. We have also selected inverters that are hybrid and solar ready, as well as smart features with advanced monitoring and power management. These are also strictly sourced from reputable suppliers to ensure you get a really long warranty, amongst the longest in South Africa, and the most convenient service possible should you encounter a problem somewhere down the road. We understand just how difficult it can be to decide on the right solution for your need, considering the huge amount of products that are available on the market, and seeing that almost every supplier in South Africa is under some delusion that everyone in the country is an electrical engineer. Hence, no one is giving out real practical information about these amazing solutions, but instead just some technical data which people like you and I, who are not DIY geeks, just don't understand. So we have designed our backup kits in such a way that they are very easy to understand, easy to calculate, easy to purchase or order, and easy to install. Our backup systems are not put together for the DIY pros, but for the lawyers, accountants, doctors, managers, and every other person in our nation with zero technical background. Now, I guess the most important question is, how do you know which size is good for you and will best suit your need? Well, that really depends on what you want to be able to run, as well as for how long. But to make answering this easy, we have categorized it in two sizes, namely the Skynat Powerwall 3 and Powerwall 3 Plus, which allows you to connect appliances of up to 3,000 watts, and can run these for up to an hour on the standard Powerwall, which stores 2,500 watts of electricity in its battery bank, or the same load for 2 hours on the Powerwall 3 Plus, which stores 5,000 watts of electricity. This is ideal for the average household, such as an apartment or small office, but we'll explain this in detail shortly. Then for those who would like to be able to run more items or heavier items, such as a microwave or kettle, there is the Skynat Powerwall 5 and Powerwall 5 Plus, which you will be able to connect appliances amounting to 5,000 watts and can run these for up to an hour on the standard 4,800 watt-hour battery bank, or up to 2 hours on the 9,600 watt-hour battery bank. Remember, battery storage can be increased to up to 6 modules for more backup time. Now, let's be honest, the chances that you or I will be running up to 3,000 or 5,000 watts worth of appliances during load shedding are quite slim, unless, of course, if you have a Bitcoin mining machine that still only runs at around 1,300 watts on average. In order to put this into perspective, the average household LCD or LED TV is only between 80 watts to 120 watts, and the average double-door vertical fridge is between 150 watts to 300 watts for the bigger ones. This works out to 250 watts to 450 watts. If you add, let's say, 10 lights, some chargers, Wi-Fi router, decoder, and a laptop charger, you could get between 5 to even 10 hours of power, even from the Powerwall 3 standards. And when you consider the fact that the starting price for the Powerwall 3 is less than the cost of a smartphone, such as the iPhone 13, laptop, or smart TV, there must be something wrong with you if you will still allow your family or business to stay in the dark during load shedding. Especially keeping in mind that the life expectancy of the Powerwall is around 15 years for the battery, and for the inverter, well, it can last longer than that as long as you don't overload it with heavy appliances. The Powerwall range has been designed and configured to work well in any type of household or office, whether it's a small flat, an apartment, a house, a shop, or office deep inside a mall or office building. The wall-mountable design means it won't take up any of your physical space, as it will seat somewhere on your wall. This also comes as an advantage if you have children, as it will be out of their reach, solving yet another issue with electrical appliances. The beautiful and modern sleek design allows the Skynat Powerwall to integrate with any household or office design without compromising on your individual taste, as well as your beautiful home or office. The installation process is so easy that it is simply just 2 cables from the inverter to the battery and 2 lines of cable from the inverter to the distribution board and back to the inverter. See, it's really easy to install. All you need is to order one on our website or through our communication channels or through one of our distributors across the country, have it delivered to you via courier, or pick it up at our Cape Town or Johannesburg warehouse and install it yourself if you can, or hire any electrician to install it. We do, however, recommend that you use a qualified electrician in order to ensure that your product will be installed in the best way possible and proper protection measures will be put in place. In conclusion, the Skynat Powerwall 3 is probably for the majority of households and small offices, as it's low-priced and will power most household essentials for more 5 hours or 5 laptops, as well as other items for around 10 hours. The Skynat Powerwall 3 Plus is also for a similar application, but double the duration of backup time, or the same backup time with double the appliances connected. So if you are looking to run your household essentials for a couple of hours for the next 15 years, then we recommend the Powerwall 3 or 3 Plus. For those with larger homes, then we recommend the Skynat Powerwall 5. The only real advantage or difference is that the Powerwall 5 lets you plug heavy items, such as a kettle or coffee machine. The Powerwall 5 is also ideal if you are looking to switch to solar in the future, as the bigger inverter means you will be able to run your entire household from it. Nonetheless, both the Powerwall 3 and Powerwall 5 are solar-enabled, and whether now or in future, you can simply add our solar roof kit to it and run your life free from the national power grid. Another important question I'd like to answer is, why is it that some inverters and batteries are so much more costly than others that in some cases the price is more than double or triple? Well, the one obvious answer is marketing. Yes, some companies offer little to no warranty or support, but let's face it, some items are just too costly for the average household. Think of it this way: you could purchase a product that claims to offer a great service and warranty, and then hope that should you have an issue in 8 years, they will sort you out. But then you are paying 3 times more than the next one. Or you could purchase reasonably priced items, then put the difference in savings, and should you have an issue in 8 years and the supplier can't help you, just buy another one, as your money would have multiplied anyways. Or if all systems are still fine, which they will for as long as you don't overload your backup or solar system, then you can put your money to better use, such as your child's education, rather than paying for hope. Besides, you may even just get an upgrade to a more modern inverter of that time. This is great, right? So order your system today and slide through the next 5,000 load sheddings as though they never existed, and whether or not the load shedding issue gets fixed, it won't be your business. You will be working or watching TV wire. And considering that we have been around way before most other solar companies in the country, you can rely in our expertise to help you go off the grid or keep you running even during the longest of power cuts. Our supply channel spreads over dozens of brands, offering solutions to applications such as apartments to entire solar farms and everyone in between. Oh, and by the way, the switchover time is so fast, You won't even tell that your neighbors are now in the dark. They will call you boss. We call it load shedding less. Kindly take note that if you are a solar reseller, electrician, or installer, you can register for a reseller account to get reseller pricing from our website by visiting the reseller page. We also offer affiliation where you can register for an affiliate account, share the products to those around you, and promote them on social media and get a cut from every sale referred to us by you. Goodbye for now.